You tuned in Rotation, the podcast with Street Team. Hey, we going raw, we going the realest of the real, and we going uncut. It is rotation. We will go into conspiracy theories. We're not going to push nothing as fact if it's not. We will put the disclaimer in there, you feel me? I don't even care, bro. I jumped in this podcast game ready for all this stuff. I mean, the only thing is on that. You already know what time it is. Get in rotation. Let's just go with that one. That one sounds great.
Okay, cool.
We're live.
Damn. Now my voice is all... Yeah, but it's okay though. We're gonna do this didgeridoo style. I don't know what that means, but yo.
Basically, been stuck in the future, scary as hell. Run parallels of variables as the awareness builds higher than a pair of stilts. I flare with guilt, the fear is felt like piercing pelt where the arrow went. The sparrow wind, it smashes through the asparagus. There it is, the poltergeist with the cannon, Sierra miss. Chapter of carelessness, unlearn a whole syllabus and learn a dope rhythm with the refrain of don't limit us. Go live it up, but how can I if I don't even know where am I? The truth is on standby, I'm mad, my ego whispers webs of war. I'm floundering in the water, ready to ebb the shore. I'm getting formed, day by day through etching swords with symbols of critical moments through which I've been before. Psychological intercourse, I'm working through it. Hypersensitivity to loud sounds and burning fluids and invading thoughts of the worst possible situation. Identification with the pain is what's keeping me caged in. But these are golden ages, and this beat is in rotation. To go through changes is my motivation. I can do this, I know I can. Never believed it before, was stuck in the war. Now I know who I am. Be like, damn, that's the ego jam. Things are looking up like that cliff where the eagles land. I can do this, I know I can. Never believed it before, was stuck in the war. Now I know who I am. Be like, damn, that's the ego jam. Things are looking up like that cliff where the eagles land. The name is ego. I'll explain my fall from grace. Self-isolation is a bitch of what it culminates. A combination of altercations and weird stuff has led me down a path. All in all, fear sucks, but they don't hear us. Go grab my purple earmuffs. I march through the cold with a ton of perseverance. But hold up, I don't wanna hide beyond my self-growth. There are still things stuck in my mind with Velcro. Sometimes hell grows, not like I'm living in Elm Grove. Skipping down the street, tickling Elmo. This is the realm though that I need to be in to beat my demons. Maybe befriend them and utilize them in my life sequence. I might need it, I know I will. But what about a nice weekend? Nah, I got things to go through still. My mind is my arch nemesis. My heart's intelligent. I'm an artist. Sometimes feel like my art is irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. But for me, it's growing free. A bonus ding in the mending of the broken wings. Overflowing sink, and now I can't stop it. Happy feelings beyond the ceiling of my logic. For real, I got this. And yeah, there's gonna be days when I'm bouncing off walls or running through the maze. Who's coming to the stage? Hey, it's Super Ego and friends, the coolest people, and then we do the thing flow. The end.
Hey.
Bye.
In Rotation, the podcast. Did you know that song had said In Rotation in it?
Oh, did it?
It fucking sure did. And when I heard it, I was like, oh shit, that shit was lit for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, I didn't see that, dude. That's like I guess that's a divine
all right. And then
universal.
I was like, fuck it, I'll just play this one. Let's do this one. And then
Dope.
Sure shit, it said it in there. And then when it said it, it literally said it like almost like you made that song because you were coming on here. That's how dope it was for me. But you know, welcome to In Rotation, the podcast. The podcast where we talk the politics of everything, and we came with some raw, uncut, real shit. You know what I'm talking about. I'm getting on my rapper shit. I'm about to digress. I gotta digress off that. But we got somebody who's a one and only, bro. I appreciate you like putting apart time to come through and talk to me, bro, because I really fuck with you, and even more lately, so bro, like I've been trying to connect with people, and you're one of the easiest people to connect with as far as just being myself and being like, what's up, Ego? You be like, what's up? You're a genuine dude. And that's the only type of people I try to have on here. So I appreciate you for coming through. And we got super ego people. So let's go. We're about to get into some shit right away. The big beat.
Yeah.
I got to talk about it because I really went there the first time this year to see you. So like, I think I missed the first week, if I'm not mistaken. I only missed 2 weeks so far, but the first week I went for sure was to come see you.
That's dope.
What was the experience about, bro?
It was, man, I always have trouble with beat battles. I always lose in the first round. So, but the experience in general, it was so raw because it's like I'm an MC now. Like I used to be such a producer, and now I'm an MC.
Which is crazy.
So
which is crazy.
I had to go back into the mode of being a producer, like that militant kind of like logistical vibe. Like as an MC, I'm totally free, creative, like open. But as an MC, I feel like I have to be more linear in my thought process when I'm making beats, and I had to go into battle mode as well. So like,
with the words, is the words what make somebody feel that way? Like, cause now you're having a lot more structure to it as opposed to, I mean, I wouldn't say that, because making a fucking record from scratch is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah.
And that's structure in itself, because you got to put that shit right to make it sound right.
Yeah.
So what do you think? It's the words, the beats? Like what makes it more?
Like what you're saying? Like open? You're saying as an MC?
Yeah. What does it make? What makes it so much more? Just what makes it different?
Because it's different skills. Like you're sampling as a producer. You're sampling, and you have to like think. You have to think ahead and shit. As an MC, I don't have to think ahead. I can just jump into it and I'm good. I can freestyle my way through it and improvise a lot. As a producer, I have to think ahead and like really be strategic with my skills. Like sampling and like the beat, the temp,
right, yeah.
like the different things that go with production, like fucking putting the kick and the snare down, the hi-hat, and like, oh, I gotta do this and this and this. There's like different. It's strategic. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to me, that's crazy, because I almost feel like I would think as an MC myself, and I can fucking fuck around a little bit on the thing.
Yeah.
Because I got rhythm, you know what I'm saying? And I played instruments growing up, but
Dope.
But I never considered myself to be a producer, not even close, you know what I mean? But to me, since I'm an MC and I'm so deep into the MCing, I feel like, damn, I feel like it's more for me for me to, no, I gotta say the right, perfect shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's way, as opposed to like if I'm making the beat, all right, I just gotta feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like how you said about freestyling, you're kind of just going with the flow, you know what I'm saying? But
that's great. That's cool. I wonder if there's different ways that you can like approach it then,
No,
you
yeah, for sure, yeah.
know?
No, I mean, that's the beauty of the art form that we call hip hop, that we call our true love. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of it, bro. Because you could look at it from so many ways, but in the end, you in the same lane, you in the same message. You in the same genre.
Yeah.
Overall, let's say that.
Yeah.
But the big beat was dope, bro.
Yeah.
That was dope. And if I'm not mistaken, you're the only one that finger drummed this year.
Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, I'm the only one that used the MPC. My guy Orion was trying to use his MPC, but he couldn't figure out how to get it to work. And he lost his battle. I feel like he would have won if he had used his MPC.
Oh, so he was trying to, and he couldn't get it to work.
Couldn't get it to work. No.
Oh man.
I know. But
I know
it's okay.
That shit is devastating.
Like it was cool. Like I'm glad so I won my first battle. I lost my second battle. And it's just So going back to even like being in the mode of being a producer, it was hard to be back into that mode because I had to enter like this egotistic battle mode, and I didn't like it. I didn't like how it felt. Like throughout it, dude.
You was doing good. You was fucking doing it.
It was fun. It was fun in the moment, but like the moments. I mean, the time leading up to those moments was it was stressful, man. It was stressful because I was like thinking about like I just wanted to win and shit. I wanted to get in that mode. So I ended up losing, and I'm happy about that because I feel like now I can be an artist again and be like, goofy and shit.
Which is crazy though, because your name is Super Ego, and you're like, oh, I had to be Super Ego. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's ironic. It's for sure ironic.
For sure.
Man. I've always my main thing like deal with. I think humans deal with shit, and my shit that I deal with is like my ego.
Right.
It's just all it's really draining to deal with the ego. But I mean, we're humans. We have egos. Everybody does.
Yeah. No, I get it. I try to stay in the quote unquote humble lane.
Yeah.
I can't say it works all the time, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I feel better about the decisions I make based on trying to be humble, because at the end of the day, I'm just me, you know what I mean? The only competition, as another cliche term is, well, it's only you against you. So cool. I try to just trying to level up on myself. Yep. But I also I do get in zones where I'm like, man, y'all can't fuck with me.
I know, for real. Like,
and it's I think my process is cool, and obviously I'm me, so I think that, but I think my process is super cool because I don't feel that way till I'm done. Like, I'll do that shit. If you ever pay attention, I'll show up, unless I'm just with a bunch of my people and I'm just like, what up, Ego? Hey, what up, man? All right, cool. I'll be me. But if you ever notice when I'm in a place where it's a bunch of people might not know me, like at the big beat or something, before I get on stage, Twan Max up there like, this one of the best MCs and blah blah, and I'm just up there like, bro, just give me the mic, just let me rap. You
Yeah,
know?
for real
I don't
though.
like when people do that. Not that I
Like
don't like
boost
it.
you up and shit
much,
like that?
Yeah, much
Yeah.
love to Twan Mac. He's a fucking
That guy's
beast,
a beast,
bro.
Yeah.
You know, so I appreciate that coming from a real MC. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I never I don't like it. What I'm saying is that he's saying it, and I know people. You know, when people say stuff
They're
like that,
they're
they're
okay,
like,
well then, yeah,
okay,
we'll see.
we're
see.
gonna fucking
Yep.
see. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, but me, like I said, I try to approach it. I'll be really cool. I have my head down. All right, cool. When I first grab the mic, either I'm too nervous and I just start fucking. I go straight into rapper mode,
Yep.
like, yeah, you know what
Yep.
the fuck going on? You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Or I'm like, all right, I gotta prove myself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I always feel like that a little bit, but when I feel that way, then I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. I'm finna fucking, you know, like I'm real cool. Then I just rap, and then after the fact, then that's when I'm like, yeah, my ego's
yeah.
like, boom, like, yeah, I did that shit. You know what I mean?
There's almost like an underdog element to it. Like I have to prove myself, and I'm like people don't know what to expect.
I tell people all
I'm
the
like,
time,
rock it, though.
my greatest thing to me that I get out of music, the greatest, not out of music, but out of being an MC,
Yeah.
is when I'm rapping on stage, when they introduce me and when I start rapping, there's always one person that's like somewhere in the back, doesn't really want to get close and shit. I get it. I don't get close to the stage with my guys and my people because I feel like, you know, I'm an MC too, bro. I'm going to watch you from back here, and I'm not
Yeah.
going to be
You have
fucking,
to earn that shit, man. You
exactly.
have to earn that.
You got to
getting
be
up to
the coldest
stage.
motherfucker ever, and I'm finna be like, all right, cool, and I'm finna come.
Yup.
But I don't
Yeah.
do that. That's
Not right
because,
away.
no, not
No,
right
no,
away,
no.
fam. So, but there's always somebody who's just a fan. You're just sitting in there. You're not doing shit. You're not fucking here to rap, to produce nothing. You're just fucking sitting there, and I love it because I'll see them. And if you ever watch me perform, like when I'm like flipping people off and shit, I never do it to the people who are. I'll be rapping and I'll be like.
Oh, that's funny though. Oh shit, you do that? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I
That's
do
cool.
that shit because that's what I think in my mind. I'm like, man, fuck. I see you in the back in the shadows,
Acting cool and
You're
shit.
too cool for
Too cool.
fucking school. You don't
Yup.
want to come over here and show love. And then I always the greatest thing I get is when you see them.
Just start. Yep. Start.
I'm
nodding.
like, let's go. I got your weak ass. No, I don't say that. But, you know, that's the ego talking. Now I'm like fucking going. I'm like, yeah, I got you, motherfucker. Like, I knew you was going to at least respect what I got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're freaking. You're converting them to the
Exactly.
hectic
Like,
religion.
you seen it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I get the most out of it. But,
Yeah.
you know, so I get that. I get the, you know, the whole feeling of it. And it is draining, especially when something big's about to happen.
Yep. But
So I know the big beat had to be, because that's a big fucking platform, bro.
But yeah, and that's my favorite part. Like, I'm glad I was able to shine as a producer a little bit, and I met a lot of people, networked with a lot of people, you know. And I haven't been like doing. I mean, I do shows. So I'm with a band right now. So, Queen City
You're in
Players,
a band?
shout out. Yeah,
Yeah,
funk
that's what's
band.
up.
Kind of like a funk neo soul hip hop band.
And it's called Cream City Players.
Cream City Players. Yep.
That's what's up.
So I'll
Milwaukee,
be
in
doing
case
a
y'all
lot.
didn't know, Cream City, let's go.
Cream City, let's go 414. Open the door.
All my life.
Or eat a s'more. Well, that's if you're in fucking Elm Grove and all those places with trees and shit.
No,
Really
so
concrete
so
jungle.
when you got into the competition, you said you were leading up to it. It got you. So even after you felt that way though, like when you got off stage, I know the first one you had to be geeked the fuck up because
I'm glad, dude. Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose because that's been my track record.
Yeah.
Track, get it? But yeah, I was super geeked, and then I was still in battle mode because I was like, oh, I'm still in this battle, so now I gotta really step it up. I had 3 weeks, and I kind of fucked off for one of the weeks.
and we seen the side of you. We seen the side of ego, bro. When you was on stage, like you was into it.
I was
like
vibing.
if it was something you was worried about not doing fully, you was doing that shit because we was like, okay, ego came to fucking you was doing the points. You had the samples, talking to him and shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm glad. I brought my MPC. I was hoping I could maybe replay the beats and stuff, but I mean, you heard them and stuff.
yeah, for sure.
But maybe next time.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna do a whole. I'm planning. I'm not gonna say I'm trying to because I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm
Yeah.
planning to do a segment where I do like, I'm not gonna say late night, but pre-game hours.
Dope.
9 to 10, 8 to 9.
Yeah.
And I want to do something like an hour long, and that's something where I'll dive more into like the actual biography of a producer and shit. And I want to make it about producers. I want to do it to where like it's
Dope.
just strictly focused on
The production. Yeah.
And the story behind the production. I don't want to do nothing. And I'm going to call it In Rotation Live. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be like the In Rotation Live. Because I don't do this live. And, this is all pre-recorded, edited and shit.
Thankfully, I'd be sweating way more fucking if this was live.
Nah, yeah. Nah, but I'm going to do that segment. But that'll be like lights turned off, like some vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then I'll have somebody come. Then that's when I want to do the, I'll have you show your shit. And so we'll get to it, bro. I promise you. But, as far as the big beat, bro, so you made it past the first round. What was the second round? That was that finals, right? That was
quarterfinals. Yep.
And who'd you go against?
I went up against this cat named Gucko.
You did, right?
Gucko, yeah.
That's crazy because I wanted to talk about that. Because like I said, we're live and uncut and raw. He fucking has a killer fucking lineup, right? Did you or did you not use the same beats in both your battles?
No, I use different beats. No.
Okay, so I didn't notice this until last week. We was there and shit. And disclaimer, this is not by any means saying that those beats wasn't cold. That little dude is fucking great, fam. And he's gonna go places if he keeps that shit up.
Yep.
But I didn't notice until the fourth beat, if I'm not mistaken, that he used the same lineup.
Oh, he did?
He did.
Wow.
Last week. He
really?
did that against fucking...
who was he? Yoshi?
Against Yoshi, which is another one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Yoshi.
Yeah.
And then Yoshi had different beats from his first one.
X-Files.
So, and then I was telling somebody outside, one of my good guys and shit, I was talking to him, one of the brothers and shit, and I was telling him, I'm like, hey, man, I seen so-and-so did a freestyle here and there, and I was like, it was valid, but I didn't like how I've seen them use that verse before. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was like you had your chance to do some new shit and kill it, and you chose to go with a verse that you've done before at shows, and I've seen you do it before. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. So he was like, yeah, that's cool. I get it. And then like 30 minutes later, it was after the Gucko fucking battle with Yoshi. We was outside, and another one of my good guys, he was like, yeah, bro, what happened? I seen the battle, whatever. Yeah, he killed him the last two beats. I'm like, hell yeah, that's the same one he took Super Ego out with.
Wow.
And he was like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying?
What? I didn't notice.
Yeah. He was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's the same beat. And I'm like, matter of fact, I'm 100% positive
that third beat?
That's the fourth one.
The fourth, yeah.
The fourth one was absolutely the same beat. So
was I there for that battle? That last battle? I don't know if I was.
You was there last week. Your fucking leg was fucked up. Yeah, you was there, bro.
And I was watching the battle.
You was watching the battle.
The whole battle.
And I'm pretty sure all four of those was the same. I could be mistaken. I know for a fact the fourth one was. But I was like, shit, so what? Shit. He got a killer lineup. He's killing them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, he's doing this shit. He's trying to win. And Dog was like, nah, you just said 30 minutes ago that when the MC did it, you had a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because they used the verse that you already heard. Even though it was a super cold verse, you already heard it. As a producer,
I don't know, man. That's I didn't know that. Wow, that kind of makes me think about shit different.
No, right? It makes you look at it.
But that fourth beat was so raw, though, man.
God it's damn. So fucking cold.
His first three beats were, I sorry to say, they're kind of.
No, you don't like it?
I didn't like those. And I was thinking as an MC too to his beats. Right. That's all right.
Yeah. But no, that fourth one was a knockout.
He could win this whole fucking battle though.
But with respect, Gucko, you a young dude. I got love for you, fam.
True. Yep.
Because I seen the battles. You do a good job. You got a crowd with you. They come in there. Yep. That adds to the motherfucking charisma of your fucking production and everything. And it makes you look good when you got all those people with you.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is, as a person of the hip hop community, 100% down with the hip hop shit. Yep. You got to come with some new shit. You got to go hard and show them you really producing. You know what I mean? You don't have to, but that's what we, the people of the hip hop, institute, looking at.
Yeah,
this is what we talk about, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, much love though, no bullshit. That fourth beat was a fucking knockout beat.
Yeah, you killed me with that.
Like
shit.
that shit's fucking crazy, bro. Like,
and I'm not even mad. I'm really happy actually because now I can be an artist and that beat is raw. It was so fucking. It was switch ups and all that stuff. It was just dope, dude. Dope. As an MC, I say that. As a human being with no ego, but I do have an ego.
Wow, I do have an ego. So
you got me with that shit, G. Yeah. What the fuck?
He threw right away and shit. He said right away, I got an ego. Yeah. But yeah, so shout out to everybody in the Big Beat. Shout out to Island fans. Shout out to Breaking and
Shout out
Eminem.
to the people that were killed in the process, man. Like my guy Orion and Yoshi and Hot
For
Science.
real. Everyone, hey.
Man. But even just being in one battle, like that can really give you exposure, or like whatever you're trying to accomplish as a producer, you know? It could be to network with people or meet people.
I was
or
just
like
about to say the networking.
Sell beats. There's so many different little things you can, you know.
No, facts. I was about to say that the networking at the Big Beat is phenomenal, fam.
Yeah, hell yeah. And it's a
You know
dope.
what I mean?
And
Like-
that energy's palpable, man. As a person who vibes on the energy, man, no matter what, you know. That
Yeah.
energy's dope. It's bringing hip hop back, like real hip hop in Milwaukee. I love that shit, that boom bap shit. And not even just boom bap, because there's trap and there's like EDM, and there's a cat playing metal shit, and there's a dude playing like EDM. It's just dope to be a part of. I love Milwaukee, man.
Just
love
the whole vibe right now is respectable. It's getting to a level where it's beyond, you know what I mean, just, you know, everybody just trying to be, how do I explain it? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. The weed got me too, damn it. In rotation, this is what we do. You come get high, it's politics.
Because we're from the same time, like where,
right.
like hip hop, it was hard to, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing, dude. And we didn't
didn't.
know what to do. There's so many resources now available.
And also the style of music, like that was what it was back in 2012, 13. It was completely different. It was the beginning of this shit we're hearing now. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But it wasn't like it is now. Like there was maybe one or two artists doing fucking auto-tune singing type records back then. And now if you don't do that, it's like, as far as popularity, that shit is out the window. You know what I mean? Like that's not, and it's not, I'm not going to say that. Let me not say that. It's just a way I feel from being an MC in the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is different because we came from the era where like, hey bro, what are you saying and how good can you say it?
Yeah.
And I put so much effort into doing that well that now that it doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but it does matter though, because like unlike on a mainstream level, it doesn't matter. It's all auto-tune and all like production and how well things are produced. But there are like different levels to this. Like, and you can make a living off. Like, I feel like you can have a message and still make a living off it. Whereas back then it wasn't like that. There's like, does that make sense?
yeah, no, for
There's
sure.
so many different ways of.
No, it's still there. Like,
still
like
there,
look
yeah.
at
There's
a
boom
brother like Twan Mac, fam.
Yeah.
He, contemporary adult hip hop.
Yeah.
I don't know if he made that up or not. Like, no bullshit. Like, matter of fact, I never even asked the brother. When I get him on the show, because I'm about to have him on here eventually. But
Yeah.
when I get him on here, I'm gonna ask him. But when you think about it, he took that lane, bro, and he's like, I do this.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is on tour in London and.
Yeah, he just came back from London. That's crazy. That's so cool.
fucking
dude.
crazy. And last year, like a year or two before that, he was out of country doing shit. Like, and it's like, bro, you can still do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, you know. That's a good topic, man. What do you feel about ageism in hip hop?
I used to be ageist, like before when I was younger and shit, and now
Everybody an old ass dude when you young, right? Shut your old ass up.
it's just I was scared of getting older when I was younger, and I guess I'm not like that anymore. Like up until quite recently and shit, like I was like, oh, once I hit this certain age, I can't make music anymore. Well, that's so backwards thinking. That's fear talking. That's not. I love to do this shit. I'm gonna do this shit until I'm done.
Till you can't, yeah.
You know?
Till you can't. You know what's
what I'm
crazy is I think about that all the time, right? And they try to tell you, oh, you know, because I'm mid-30s now, and I'm like, I haven't even fucking touched the 16th of what I want to do with the music.
Right.
You know, I've more or less I've chosen life, you know, over making that my life. You know what I mean? Like, but that's just such a big part of my life that I'll never not do it, right? But I chose different steps, whatever. But now that I'm 35 and shit, I'm like, man, like, should I stop? Like, is that something I should consider? You know what I mean? Like, and I think that if I was a sane person and I knew that I wasn't good at what I do, and I knew that I didn't get the respect I deserve for it, maybe. You know what I mean? But I do, and I'm fucking dope, and I feel like take out all the greats that we have seen, even if it's mainstream or underground. Just think of all the greats we know and have seen and can respect and literally look up to. Imagine if they would have stopped rapping at 34, bro. 33.
Yeah. Yep.
Imagine if Jay-Z never rapped another day in his fucking life at 33, bro. 34.
Yeah, for real though.
Think about that. If he was just like, you know what?
Wow.
Hip hop, you can't be an older hip hop dude. You know what I'm saying? How many hits has 50 Cent made? I'm pretty sure 50 got signed damn near around when he was 30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eminem got signed when he was almost 30.
Yep.
Fucking Dr. Dre, bro. If Dr. Dre stopped producing and doing hip hop and being ghost written for, because that's what Dr. Dre does. I didn't know that till I was growing up, and it fucked my whole world
I didn't
up.
know that either.
You didn't know that?
No,
bro.
what?
Dr. Dre is absolutely I don't think he's ever written a rap, if I'm not mistaken. I could be talking out my ass right now, but for sure, most of his rhymes, you know, y'all know me, still the same OG would have been, but I've been low key, hated on by most of you know all that shit. That's Eminem. Eminem wrote that.
Yeah, definitely.
Still Dre, bro. Jay-Z wrote Still Dre. What? That shit blew my mind. And then when you listen to it, it fucking sounds like Jay-Z, like you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but back to the original point, I'll start fucking ranting.
I know,
about
me
some
too.
Music
Trying to get
shit.
I'm on a tangent. Hi, my name is Brandon. That's my real name. God damn it, I have landed just like a dragon. I'm feeling kind of drunken like a wagon, but I'm not hip hop. But you can't stop with a lot of thought. All right, fuck.
No,
I'm allergic to chocolate.
That shit, that's how it be. But think about if Dr. Dre stopped producing and making shit at 33, bro, 34, 35, bro. There's that would be insane to think about that. But what it is hip hop comes with a level of reputation. Like they if you don't make it before a certain thing, you're taking too long. Hip hop's like, fuck you, you didn't do it. You can't do it. You're not good at it because you never made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. But there's levels to that though too, because there's like people in Milwaukee that I consider legends because they're dope. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, to me, there's like fame shouldn't matter. I feel like
it shouldn't. Popularity really shouldn't.
It does, I guess, on the grand scheme of the world and shit like that. But in Milwaukee, that doesn't matter though. You know what I mean?
No,
does that make sense?
No, I get it. I absolutely get it. But what I'm saying is that's hip hop does that, and this is the only genre really that really will push you the fuck out. Like, hey, bro, you're done. Yeah, this is it, man. Like, it's over for you. Like, there's nothing. And then it's almost like hip hop gets treated to me like how the government treats us, like as citizens and shit. Like, the less they know, the more we can control what the fuck we got going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Because think about, I still to this day don't know how to be a songwriter, and I want to be. I want to learn how to get into that lane. You know what I mean? But I don't know how to do that. Hip hop's never went out its way.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, but I did see somebody earlier today on Facebook. They said, "Don't put hip hop and the music business in the same. They're not the same thing." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he was like, "Hip hop is not the music business." You know what I mean?
Because
but hip hop created one of the biggest pieces of the music business. So,
like when you say hip hop, I don't even think about other people. I just think about like myself and my peers, basically.
Right.
I don't give a shit about like mainstream and stuff like that, even barely underground.
You're thinking environment and culture and shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, well, my city, like I love Milwaukee. I really love Milwaukee. I'm not even from Milwaukee, and you're not from Milwaukee either.
Yeah, let's speak on that because I was, I was gonna transition into that, but let's do it. Let's. They would call us. What do they call us? Transplants.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because I love Milwaukee too to the death. You know, this is my home now. You know. Well, how long have you been here?
I've been here, since 2006. I'm 37 now, so what is that? 21. Holy shit, yeah. I've been here 21 years. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Wow. And I grew up in California, and I lived on a farm in Austin, Texas.
What?
I learned how to play the didgeridoo. I would go to these like drum circles and shit like that and fucking play the didgeridoo on these girls' backs. What the fuck?
On these girls' backs?
Yeah, I was 15 years old and shit. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but it was cool. It was crazy as fuck.
So let's go from the beginning. Let's go from the beginning. Where was you at? Where was you born?
I was born in Newport Beach, California, but I grew up in
Get the fuck out of here.
I grew up in Costa Mesa though, which is a town over a lot more poor, I guess.
Right.
Impoverished and shit like that. 'Cause Newport Beach is super rich and shit. It's crazy. But yeah, I grew up in the projects on one side of the street on Tulip Lane, and the other side it was like nice houses. It was so fucking weird.
And this is from when you was born to when?
Man, probably till like maybe when I was 14. Yeah,
holy 14, shit! So you're from? So you?
Yeah.
You are straight up from California.
I'm from California. Yep.
But you're from here now.
I'm from here now. Yeah, we're from here now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So 14. You go out to Austin, Texas?
No. Then I go to Mount Shasta, California, because
Okay.
my mom had like a spiritual awakening. She'd been
Wow.
working like shitty jobs her whole life, and she didn't like what she was doing. And one day she had just the spiritual awakening
Yeah.
where we went up to Mount Shasta, which at the time was like one of the most spiritual places that you could go to learn. Like she wanted to learn like crystal healing and like spiritual shit. You know, like I don't know,
Right.
like astrology and tarot cards and just energy, man, energy shit.
And
I
then, so
learned-
you took that trip with her, obviously.
Yeah, in more ways than one. I like that really shaped who I am now as a person.
Right.
It's just spiritually and shit. Like
Because how old were you when that happened? 14?
14, yeah. I was for like 14 to really that whole journey. It started in Mount Shasta, but then it went to back down to California. Then we went to Arizona, Sedona, Arizona, which is another hub for like spirituality.
Okay.
And then Austin, Texas, and then back to Arizona. And then I went to California alone to go get my like GED
Right.
to work. Yeah, I feel like my life is boring. Sorry. Hi.
Hell
what's the
no,
video?
bro. Hell no. That's fucking nuts because you got to think about it. It's blowing my mind right now because I didn't know this, right?
Bro.
This is what this podcast is for. You know
That's
what I'm
raw, dude. Oh shit.
saying? I didn't know this, bro, and it's so similar yet so different to my story. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Like it's similar in the way that there's not a lot of people in this world, bro, that get to see
Yeah.
so many different.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Oh shit.
And it's fucking crazy what 1,000 miles will do to a region of people, bro. Like how the differences are. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yep.
Like it's not a coincidence that we have East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down
Yeah.
south rap.
Wow. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
That's thousands of miles in between. It's not like it's half the world. That's
Yeah.
our country, bro. Like
Yep.
you can go down to Georgia, Florida, they'll talk completely different.
Yeah,
They
dude.
dress different.
Yes.
You know, they handle certain shit different, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like so it's like not a lot of people get to do that. You know what I mean? Like and I used to hate it because I moved so much.
Yeah.
But I've grown to love it because like I look back when I talk, it's crazy because you listening to you tell your like, and we're not done with your story yet, but listening to you say that, there's not a lot of people I run into that are like that, bro.
True.
And that's how I am.
Yeah.
I was born in Puerto Rico. I moved to Patterson, New Jersey.
Oh shit.
My father literally went to school in fucking Newark. The
Wow.
Principal Clark fucking Lean on Me, the movie.
Oh shit. That's a great movie.
He went on that. He went to that
Wow.
school. He met that principal in real
Wow,
life. Like,
that's
And my
crazy.
dad was an immigrant. Like he was
What?
an immigrant from Peru, and he was
That's
there.
cool. Wow. That's cool.
You know, and he used to get like ran out of school and shit.
Damn.
Like it was the ghetto. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's where my dad like family immigrated to. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Is that I probably said that wrong. I swear I'm smart, bro. The weed make you slow.
I know.
But that's where they
Immigrated.
migrated to. You know what I'm saying? That's where
Migrated.
they came. They were immigrants from Peru, and then they fucking ended up in Patterson.
Yeah.
So I was born in Puerto Rico because my mom's Puerto Rican.
That's
Moved
dope.
to Patterson. From Patterson, my uncle from my mom's side, my aunt's husband, he was in the army.
Okay.
So by the time
Wow.
I was born, two of my cousins all three of them grew up in Germany for
Wow.
like 6 years because my uncle was stationed there and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
He's back and forth, lived in Alabama, all kind of shit. Ends up in Kansas. I never to this day asked him how he ended up in Kansas, but that's where he ended up. So that's where Hectic ended up. I ended up in fucking Kansas, in the middle of fucking Kansas,
Wow.
little ass town and shit. But it was a little town, but it wasn't country. It
Yeah.
was country probably to like a city person, but there was all kind of shit
There's
going
some-
down. It was ghetto.
some
You know what I'm saying? It was
concrete,
ghetto, yeah.
Yeah.
So I grew up there, mix of people, black, Hispanics, plenty Puerto Ricans because the army base was like 5 miles out of town.
Okay.
So just hella Puerto Ricans in
Wow,
the
that's
army and
crazy.
shit. That's crazy, right?
That's cool to think about because you don't think about shit like what Puerto Ricans in Kansas, but just
Yeah, there's a bunch of Puerto Ricans, especially from the base because they're in the army like that. So it's like that specific detail, like they're in their
That's
army
cool,
Puerto
man.
Ricans. You know what I'm saying? And then I grew up in church.
Okay. Wow. Damn, dog.
I fuck with the pastor all day. That's where I first started playing drums and
Okay.
shit.
Dope.
Church. My mom always played the tambourine. That's where instruments was introduced to me. I was in the church band. I was so fucking
How old
excited.
were you at that time?
7,
Damn, dude. Holy shit.
6, 8. You know what I mean? So then, this whole time I grew up in Kansas.
Wow.
So like how you're from Costa Mesa, California.
Yeah.
You were from there until you were here this long.
Yo.
I was from Junction City, Kansas,
That's cool, man.
because that's the longest I ever lived somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Until now that
Milwaukee.
I've been in Milwaukee
Yeah.
here for 16, 17 years. But it's like we went from Kansas to Wisconsin. That's how I ended up in Wisconsin. And I didn't come to Wisconsin to Milwaukee, bro. I came to Wisconsin up north. Which was funny, which you was like, yeah, I fucking lived on a farm and shit. Like, bro, I lived on a farm. I swear to God, like I fucking fed calves and shit. I fucking moved chickens into the fucking coop and shit. I fucking
wow, that's farm.
There
shit.
was lamb
wow.
out there. There was a turkey that I used to beef with and shit, bro. Like,
dope.
Like I lived that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like I fucking seen my uncle was my uncle ended up being a USDA inspector at the end of his career and shit.
Wow.
But growing up, he just worked at meat plants and shit. So I just used to see that shit. Like I the first time I seen some slaughterhouse shit, I was 4 or 5.
Holy shit, dude. Damn.
Like fucking bulls shot to death.
That sets you up for life, man.
Fucking
shit.
hung up and it fucks me up now. Like,
does it fuck you up?
yeah, it fucks me up. Like if I wasn't so like if my body wasn't so like lenient on eating meat and shit, I probably would, like if I had the choice to just like, oh, it's easy, it's not gonna cost too much, I can do it, my body won't reject it, I would be fucking vegetarian immediately.
Wow.
Like that's how I feel about it. I don't like it. I don't. And my whole family grew up around that shit. Slaughtering shit. I'm talking about straight slaughterhouse, farm to table, bro. Like,
Yeah, I like animals, man. Even the ones that we eat.
You know, yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. Like I would fuck with a system. This is ideally, but we're American. Everything's fucking ideal from America.
I'm an
Nothing
idealist,
is for real.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I think about that shit too. Like, I think about like what could we do better as a society and shit like that.
But it would only be ideally, bro, because people, you got to make everybody collectively come to that conclusion.
They will eventually, but probably in 1,000 years.
Well, you know what it is? It's out of necessity, and we don't need that.
The survival mode, you're saying?
Yeah. It comes out of, like, everything we have now is from survival, but it turned into a commodity. And then from the transition from survival to commodity, some fucking weak ass, greedy fucking bastard was like, I can make money off this. People think they need it. They really don't need it. We just found out they don't need it. Science proves we really don't need this shit. Milk, bro, stop fucking with. Got milk.
Yeah,
that shit was every fucking where in school. Yep. Drink milk. Be the shit. You have to. If you don't drink milk, you're the weakest person fucking ever. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
how it was too.
Yeah, it was literally like that. Like, bro, if you don't drink milk like that, you ain't shit.
Yeah, people don't know, man. Shit in the 90s and the early 2000s, it was crazy, dude. Like life, everything. There was like no mental health,
nothing,
awareness, none of that shit. Like
bro, we come from the like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, get over it. Like, you should really fucking just get over that shit. Like,
yeah, man.
If you can't get over it, that means you're weak or something's wrong with you. Like, wow.
Yep.
This is the fucking level, and we grew up in that shit. We fucking experienced that shit firsthand, bro. I remember going to school and getting a shot, bro. Like, in a line. What?
Yeah.
Bro, I think about that now. Like, I would fucking blow the school up, bro. If my daughter called me, they gave me a shot at school. They lined us all up and gave me a shot, and I was crying. What? I would fucking go crazy. I'm going crazy thinking about it right now, fam. Like, there's no fucking way, bro. Like, and we did that. We lived through that. Like, just blindly, like.
Yeah, and blindly actually believing like the news and all that stuff, dude. I don't like talking about politics because I feel like everyone's just trying to do the best they can, but at the same time, like, we put up with a lot of shit and we didn't know any better. That's the thing. Like, and now we have the internet, so there's now we can like, now we know shit because of the internet. It's all collectively coming together.
The system was already in place, bro.
Yep.
But by the time we had the opportunity to go learn and shit like that, they had us so entrenched in fucking not even paying attention.
Yeah.
That we literally have transitioned into, we are on the iPhone 14. It's about to be the 15.
Yeah.
When the iPhone, the first one ever fucking came out, people were like, bro, this shit is mind blowing.
Yeah.
That was fucking.
Even the iPod thing, what was that called? iTunes music thing?
The MP3 player.
The MP3 player, yeah.
Bro, the iPod, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it was the iPod, then it turned into like iPod Pro and shit like that.
Yep.
And it was like, bro, we watched that shit happen in less than 30 years, bro.
Yep.
That shit happened 2006 plus, bro. What?
Wow. Yeah.
What? That's less than 20.
But I think people are waking up though. Like, not everybody, obviously, but like people are waking up.
Well, that's why. Like, that's why
we're unlearning all the shit
Yeah.
that we learn, you know?
No, for sure. But that's like they say, the biggest war we're fighting in our generation is the spiritual war.
Yeah.
We have to literally battle with everything outside of our bodies, bro, to
But
try to stay sane. Like, that's fucking crazy.
that's the stuff, that's what made me insane. I feel like, I don't know. There's so many ways we could go with this, dude. Like,
Go for
and
it,
I don't
bro.
want to know if I want to get into like.
No,
so
yeah,
it's a
fuck
lot.
it. Go for it, bro. In rotation, bro. This is
In
what we do.
rotation. Like there to me in life, like I've come across this quite recently. I feel like there's two like forces at work in the universe. Like there's fear and then there's love, and that's it. Everything else can be categorized like emotions can be either fear-based emotions or loving-based emotions. Spiritually speaking, you know.
Right.
Like fear is draining. Being around people that are always in fear or always like sad or mad at the world or whatever, being around those people can be really draining.
Yeah.
It can be energizing too, in a way, but I feel like mostly it can be draining. And then with love, it's like energizing. That's just energizing. Be around people that like, or even do things yourself that you're passionate about. That gives you energy, man. And being around people that are loving gives you energy. And that's
Yeah,
just
like
dope.
it
That's-
literally fucking charges you.
it charges you. Yep.
That's like when we was talking about the shows earlier. Like I get this feeling when I get off stage and when I do what I
Yep.
love to do.
Yep. Yep.
That shit is the best feeling ever. There's
Yeah.
nothing, and like the next 2-3 days I feel the residual energy from
Hell
that.
yeah, dude.
You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Yes.
Like when you have a good set, bro, you're up there fucking rapping your ass off and
And you get
shit.
inspired and you want to make more music,
Bro,
and
yes.
that creates.
And then for me, it's
creatively.
always, I just like, obviously being popular and everybody respecting you for doing shit like that is the shit. But it's that one person, bro.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck how many people are there. If one person comes up to me and is like, I like your shit the best, or anything like that, like yours was super fucking nice, like.
And it
Like,
always happens. That's
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like,
saying, bro.
yeah.
So it's like that one thing is like that energy is so fucking crazy. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like when you take a step back and you look at how everything's played out right now, there's a vibration that's almost like created. Like they create a vibration. They're like, fucking just throw this motherfucker off. Everybody should just be thrown off right now. Let's throw this shit in the air. You know what I mean? Like. And I think that's a fucking purposeful thing, bro. I think it's done purposely, and I think it's done with intent, and I think it's done with a goal in mind. And a lot of shit we go through has been tested to see how
Yeah.
fucking far we can get with that. You know, because that's what I think COVID was about. Fucking sue me.
Yeah, I think about that too. Like, are the forces at play or at work, are they nefarious, or are they just people who don't know, or I don't know. And there's so many ways to think about it. I have to think I have to think that everyone's just trying to do their best no matter what. Even if we think it's bad or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know. Does that make sense? I didn't finish that thought, but
I know. I could get with that, fam. So I like. So you're saying like, even in the truth that some people might have done some fucked up shit to get them or their people up a notch. If you look at it like, well, shit, they was just doing what they thought was best for them. And
Yeah.
they're just trying their best to fucking carve out something in this fucking realm that's theirs. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
for them. You know what I mean? You could definitely take that route for sure.
and maybe they're unaware of the consequences of their actions, which I think a lot of people are. But if you really think, if you think about it, like a ripple effect, if they're the higher up people, they're doing shit, and it's affecting the people down here, like especially people in poverty, people
Yeah.
of color, you know. But maybe they're not aware of it, and maybe someone needs to. I don't know what's the solution to that? I don't know. This is the shit I think about for sure.
No, yeah, I
So
think,
I think-
that's that's why I like to talk about it on here, because it's like, when it's all about experience, right?
Yep.
So if you've never experienced the hatred of the other side of that, you know what I mean? Then it's very easy for a motherfucker to be like, well, it's just not true. You know what I mean? Like, you could just be mistaking what is really happening because you don't look at it like I look at it. And if I look at it like this, your life could be like mine. You know what I mean? Like, because you've never
Yeah.
been there, so you don't fucking know. And who knows?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can relate to that even from my point of view, because I've been on the on the lower end of fucking, you know, people shitting on you. You know what I mean? Like people just unknowingly, like, and when I say unknowingly, not that they don't know they're being fucking assholes, is that they don't know nothing about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just like dumping all this fucking hate on you. You know what I mean? And you're like, damn, that's fucked up. So I've been there, but I can still look at the other side and be like, all right, you probably just don't know. You just probably never been there, and I don't know what it's like to be you. You know, so
Yeah, and it's the hardest thing in the world to like think out, like I think outside your own perspective and really put
that's
yourself in
fucking
someone's
hard.
shoes. It's so hard.
Yes.
But it's possible. I think it's something that can be developed. Like before, I thought this is gonna sound insane, but I thought I was the center of the universe. I didn't know that there was other people living lives. I really didn't know, like, because we weren't talking about it. We weren't talking about mental health and shit like we do now. So before, I thought I was the only person thinking like I thought.
Right.
And it was a lot of pain and shit. I had PTSD and shit and fucking probably all the other acronyms. Just from even living in the hood in Milwaukee, like, you get PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Or something, like ADHD. There's some sort of mental disorder from
something that's
from
like
living in the hood.
This is fucked up. Yeah.
It's fucked up, yeah.
Obviously, yeah, because I remember one time some shit popped off, right? And then, like, but this happened more than a few times. I'm just going to call out one instance. But I was at a bar, and this wasn't even that long ago. But I was walking out of the bar, and there was people arguing and shit. And I consider myself a great observer. Like,
Yep.
and my vibration check is on fucking point, bro. Like, when I see some shit, I'm like, oh, them niggas about to be on bullshit. I see that right away. Like, I gotta, you know, right away.
Yep.
I see, oh, that nigga's mad at his girl. Somebody about to be, oh, look, there she go. Oh, he about to slap her up. Some motherfuckers about to start fighting. Oh, I see everything. I'm like, bro, I see all this shit happening, fam. Oh, that girl don't like this girl. There's about to be some bullshit. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that takes the observant mind, and a lot of people are so stuck in their own shit that they don't see what.
Right. So like, so I consider myself to be, you know, good with that. As soon as I came out the bar, I look, and there's a bouncer. There's two bars, you know. There's a door. The next door over is another bar. They're separated. And I'm coming out, bro. Old girl's like, what the fuck they on? They had to leave, blah blah blah. And I'm like, who the fuck they talking about? I'm like, oh, they just kicked somebody out.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, so I'm watching, boo. I'm like, boo. And then I look, and I'm like, and I see them up the street a little bit, and they in the middle of the street, and they're in aggressive stances. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I just got to get to my car.
Shit.
But my car's like halfway down the block.
Oh shit.
I'm on fucking Brady and. What the fuck is that? Is that Holton?
Brady, because what are you talking about?
Holton after the bridge?
Yeah, yep, that's Holton right there.
That's Brady and Holton.
It turns into Holton right there, yeah.
It turns into Holton after the bridge. What is it before that?
Oh, that's Van Buren.
Van Buren. So I'm on Brady and Van Buren. And I'm walking up Van Buren to get to my car. You know,
Let me guess, you're at Mangoes and shit. You went
yeah, right there.
Mangoes?
It's right outside of Mangoes.
Oh shit.
So I'm walking and shit, right? And I see him arguing and shit, and I'm like, damn, all right. Then I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, they're not in an aggressive stance. This nigga got a gun on him. Like, he has his whole gun out on him. Ooh. Like, blah, blah, he's talking shit. I'm like, oh shit. Man, like, this could go any way, right?
Go anywhere.
So whatever, I'm just like, I just got to get to my car. I keep saying that in my mind, I just got to get to my car. He's like, blah, blah. And then, you know, they're talking shit. He's like, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, blah, 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 yeah. No, he's like, nigga, I ain't scared of that gun, whatever, woo. And another dude, I see him start walking away from the car. He go reach. I'm like, oh man, like this shit about to go down. He's shooting the air. Bah! And then the dude who had the gun in the first place, he like, that shit don't scare me. I was like, oh man, I have to get to my car. You know what I'm saying? So sure shit, boom, some shit happened. I'm trying to walk. Now they're out of my vision. I'm trying to just, you know, get to my shit.
Yep.
I can hear him, oh fuck that, blah blah. He's like, man, get in the somebody telling the other dude get in the car. He's like, fuck that. He's like, bro, blah blah. And then it happened. Pop, 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 pop. And when it started happening, what's crazy is I didn't even fucking duck or nothing. I was just like, I kind of like ducked a little bit and I just walked a little faster. But then I heard in the trees and shit behind me, I heard that shit hitting.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And I was like, bro, I almost got shot. Like, I didn't even think about it like that. It wasn't until the next morning when I stopped and I was like, this happened last night, and I told my girl and shit, oh yeah, this shit happened. That shit's fucked up. And then I was like, it's kind of fucked up that that happened, and I just came home and went to sleep like it wasn't shit.
Yep.
Like that, like whatever. You know what I mean? That's not whatever, bro. And they shot dude. Like when I drove off, he was on the motherfucking ground. Like
dang, dude.
He was
probably
like trying to pull himself up
too,
over
man.
the dumbest shit probably. And he was like trying to pull himself up. And then, you know, finally he like late. And then I had to drive by these niggas. Like I had to go in between their cars and shit. And like, and I'm like, damn. And like, they was like, got in the car, and it was like a movie almost. Like dude like didn't know how to drive. I don't know if it was a stick shift or what, but the car was like skirt. And then they finally, he's like, pull off, you know what I'm saying? And then like they looked right at me, and I'm in my car, I'm driving off, and they looked right at me. I'm like, bro,
oh shit,
let's just say they were some murderous fucking whatever. They was like, he seen us, blah blah blah. You know, obviously everybody seen him, but you know, I went through that, bro, and I went home and went to fucking sleep.
Yeah.
And woke up the next morning, told the story. And it wasn't until after I told the story the next morning where I was like, damn, how about if one of them bullets just indirectly, like no intention at all, just fucking hit me in the head or something, bro.
Man, dude. And that's the shit. Like, that's warrior shit. And that's unsung warrior shit to deal with that shit, you know?
Like, and then
in Milwaukee.
What the fuck? And like,
yeah, dude.
And it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Another day.
But that's real though. Like, just as a person, like I lived in the hood too. But like, man, this is the hood, dude. Milwaukee is the hood.
And yeah, that was fucking Van Buren and Brady, bro.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
Wow.
That was not the ghetto. The ghetto is maybe across the bridge when you get to fucking North and Houghton. You know what I mean? Like, that's more. But that shit was right there, bro. I'm like, right wow, there, yeah. Fam. Like, this is crazy. So like that vibration is what I'm saying, bro. That vibration that the world gives out now, these days, and like how we have to live through that is fucking, it's disrespectful, bro. Like they got so much disrespect going out into the airwaves. So that's why I just try to chill. And then when I do politics and I think about like everything that's going on, you have to kind of think ideally, to make everybody. Or not everybody, to make anybody want to follow or be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you can't really go away from ideally for the collective to follow it. I don't know how to explain it. No bullshit.
We're getting deep though. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's there's a lot of people in pain, man, and stuck in survival mode. It's hard to think outside that survival mode or that pain when you have to deal with it on a day-to-day basis. And it could be through living in the hood or having a shitty job or having a bad support system or like no family or dealing with drug addiction and shit like that, right. Or mental health. It's really hard to get out that. And now I feel like I'm finally starting to get out that, like facing my shit and doing things like, I don't know, like a lot of shit like jujitsu, and that's really helping me just deal with my shit, because I have bad PTSD too, man, from living in the hood and stuff. I really do think everyone does. And then also living with my brother, man. That guy... Halo, man. My brother's insane, dude.
So your brother lived the same move to move, right?
Actually, no. He's from Milwaukee. He's actually from Milwaukee.
Oh, that's really? See, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, like damn, good way to bring that shit back, man. I would have fucking flown off. I would have ended up in freaking Russia and shit, dude.
We
back in Milwaukee. Welcome.
We're good. We're good.
That was great, man. You're good. Holy shit. Wow. You're like, that recall, being able to do that is dope. No, but my brother visited, so it was just me and my mom and my stepdad. Shout out to Paul. He's really the person that got me into like even cultures and shit. Like he's native and Mexican, so we went to like powwows as a kid,
which is fucking dope.
I was able to get that like culture within me at a young age, which is I'm super grateful about that, because it reflects in my music and just me as a person, and like how I don't know, deal with I don't know. Energy, man. Everything is energy. I could just say everything is energy. That's the end of this podcast.
I feel you.
But you know what I mean?
Like that's facts. Get in touch with the energy, fam. In rotation. And by the way, that's energy for me, because when I say in rotation, it means so much more than what it could mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Like when I say it, I'm literally talking. I'm like literally talking about like weed rotation. You know, back when, you know, I used to be down with the shit, you know what I'm saying? That's, you get in rotation. You got to come get in rotation with us, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like the cipher is a rotation.
Oh, shit. Wow.
You know? The cycle of life is a rotation.
Wow.
You know?
360. If you die, if
to
I do
get anywhere
flip,
you want, you get on wheels that fucking rotate. They're in rotation.
That's dope, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so this really means like everything.
Energy, bro. It just moves, you know? Energy is in rotation, bro. Oh, shit. Nigga, we in here philosophizing.
Grammatically, no, but yeah, dude, I was thinking about that like maybe a couple months ago. I came across the realization. Well, I mean, like everything is energy, and energy can never be created nor destroyed. So like you got food energy, like you eat, I don't know, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh, I brought do you want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, dude?
No,
I got some. I brought 2 of them.
That's what's up.
In freaking bread box things, dude.
I do love peanut butter and jelly though.
Yeah.
No, but I'm on a diet. So.
Oh, I feel that. 2 for me. No, but yeah, food is energy. Like you eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that's food. That's giving you like biological energy. And then the music that you listen to, that can give you energy, or it can drain you.
No, straight up. So that's fucking great. We're gonna run another recall, bro.
Okay.
That right there is another reason the food needs to be inspected. Because like, bro, what the fuck? The food is a major, bro. You're literally taking young, healthy fucking cows and shit.
Yeah. Wow.
And like confining them to small spaces. They live a quick life. Then you fucking kill them, slaughter them. They're fucking scared for a fucking.
And that fucks. Yeah, the fear can fuck with the.
It goes to the meat, bro. It goes to what you eat, fam.
Because the stress in the muscles. Oh
they're
my
stressed,
god, that's crazy.
They're scared as fuck. They fucking, that's why I was saying earlier. That's what I never got to it, but I was saying earlier, like I would be more with that system if they, like, if I knew, like, all right, me, Ego, let's say the brother Croft, the brother Rich P, my brother Kenzie, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say we all had our shit, and we're like, all right, this is our community fucking beef. This is our cows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let's just say your job is to take care of that motherfucker until it's ready. My job is to go do this over here on this part of the community, and when the cow's ready, it's nice and fucking old and fucking tender.
Wow. Yeah.
Then we just put it out its misery, like not out its misery, but then we
could do that though. I feel like maybe not.
Not for mass. Or we could
I'm
do it
saying,
for
like,
ourselves for sure. I know what you're saying. Like,
because community gardens and like a community farm or something like that.
Yeah, that's
but it would have
crazy,
to
though.
be for each. It would have to be for like a certain. I don't know, like maybe each zip code or something like that.
Yeah.
Have their own community garden, their own
Exactly.
farm, because we got to be more connected with our food.
But look at that, bro. That's, again, we're jumping in ideals, because ideally, hell yeah, everybody does their part.
Yeah, it's not
Bro,
always
can
like
you
that.
imagine 53215?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, bro, you gotta grow your own cows. Come on, bro. Like, motherfuckers don't even know how to fucking not litter.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
What if it was like it could be
which,
whoever
by
wants
the way,
to be a part
fuck
of it?
you if you litter, bro. I hate that shit.
What if it was? Yeah, I feel don't litter, dude.
Don't litter, bro. Like, straight up, I fucking hate that shit. That shit is one of the most disrespectful things to me. Like, you just don't give a fuck if you just throwing shit out your window, plastic, fucking.
I've seen
That
people
shit's crazy.
when I used to deliver pizza in it was like 53204 area. I would see like I'd be on like 35th and National and see like a rich ass car litter, and then head over to fucking West Milwaukee. So I feel like a lot of people everyone litters really, like, especially people in the hood. Or what does that mean? I mean, people that live in the hood, they will fucking litter, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's more so the people that aren't from the hood, because that's the hood. We can litter there.
See,
You know
no,
what I'm
I
saying?
feel you, and I 100% think that could be a fucking thing for sure. But I've seen it to where motherfuckers will be like, this shit nice as fuck out here. Fuck this. Because, we from
shit.
the hood. Our shit dirty already. These niggas
Yeah.
need some trash, man. Fuck this shit. And motherfuckers throw shit
Give
out.
the local sweeper guy to do something and
Fuck
shit.
it, man. That shit.
He's
And I'm
got
like,
that.
damn, dog, don't do that. And they're like, shit, they got it. Like, I've been in those situations. Like,
I feel that too. I
I
get it,
see
man.
motherfuckers throw whole trash bags. Oh, bro, fuck you if you litter, bro. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
No bullshit, bro. I'll be going outside and see little rappers and shit. I'll be on my kids' ass. Hey, what the fuck? You better pick that shit up, man. Like, that's lazy, bro. Straight up laziness.
I feel like, the people with pride, they will pick up their shit, period. I feel like people that have the pride to, especially in their communities or whatever
like,
it
you
is.
should care about the way this shit,
But not everyone does. Like,
Bro,
my brother, he doesn't give a shit. Like, he's got a lot on his mind. And maybe that's part of it. It's like, if you have a lot of shit in your mind, you can't, like, think like that. It's hard to think like that
No,
sometimes,
I get it. So I get it. Like, I'm not saying I've never littered ever. You know what I'm saying?
I litter, but I feel bad about it sometimes.
Yeah. No, I'm on some like, what's it called? On some like Native American shit, like I shed a tear. Like, you know, that's what they
No,
say
no.
and shit.
Hell
If
yeah.
you throw some fucking litter, a motherfucking
great
native
spirit.
sheds a tear. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all my natives too.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to the natives. I'm supposed to have some fucking natives come on here, bro. My guy Avery, bro. He's
Oh,
supposed
that's
to come.
that's who I was thinking. He's so cool. That guy is so cool, bro.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Man,
bro.
I just started getting my hair cut. It's been a minute now, but like he's a beastie. I'm so self conscious about my hair. It's insane, dude. But he cut my hair in a way that it's like, oh, I don't have to worry about this shit no more. I don't have to think like I look raw. I look like a fucking slick and shit.
Oh yeah, he's
and as
a
a white
beast.
dude with a shitty hairline, usually white people have bad hairlines. Usually, I feel like that's cool, man. I feel good, man.
Nah,
like that.
I think white people just need to fall into the groove of linings and shit, and then it'll get fixed.
Yup. Yeah, go to the hood, man. Get your hair cut, dude. It's dope, dude. I swear to
As soon
God.
as you start getting linings for a century or more, your shit will fix itself. Bro. You
Just
know what I'm saying?
evolutionarily.
No, I
speaking
was
and
just
shit,
talking
that's
to
funny,
who
dog.
the fuck was I just talking to about that? Oh, I was in physical therapy. Not
Okay.
like today earlier, and I was talking to my physical therapist and shit, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, like my fucking friend, you know, he's been cutting me up since he was fucking in middle school, and like
Dope.
he does physical therapy now with me and shit. Like we're in the same field, but
Okay.
he'll still cut my hair on the weekends
Dope.
and shit.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. He was like, yeah. He at first it was just buzz cuts and that's it.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
like, it went from that to he started using the blade. Now he does fades, and this is a fucking white dude. You know what I'm saying? From
Dope.
fucking Muskego or some shit. You know what I
Dope,
mean?
dope.
Like, and no,
Yeah,
he's
man.
a super cool dude though. But you know, I don't know where he's from. I don't know why I said Muskego, but he said he was
That's
trying to
what you
buy a
think of.
house out there.
When it's not Milwaukee.
It's just not Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but. You know, he was like, yeah, he fades. And I'm like, bro, think about how much the fade changed the world, bro.
Yeah.
And that wasn't around when we was kids, right?
No, it wasn't, dude. Not
When the
like,
fuck did the fade
I
come
don't know,
out?
but all that shit, man. Like, dude, like haircuts in general. There's so many different styles, and it's
What?
like, damn, these look raw as fuck. Everybody's got their haircut now. I feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know, cats are innovating and shit when it comes to hair.
No,
and
it
stuff.
is.
It's, like,
No,
crazy.
facts.
What the
Because,
fuck?
like, bro, how the fuck? I don't ever remember getting a fade as a kid. Ever.
Nah.
A bowl cut, that's the closest you get to it. Some
Yeah.
ugly ass shit.
I feel that
bro.
white dude. I just got buzz cuts because I didn't know what else to get, and now
Yeah, you just.
now I do like I don't know. My hair's all fucked up. I do like the sad emo boy haircut kind
Type
of
shit. The fade in the back and shit to the
But
thing.
I'm getting older though. That
He
shit.
said, I'm getting older.
I really gotta go to the bathroom. Can I?
Yeah, for
go
sure.
pee real
Yeah,
quick?
that's cool.
I don't know. I don't want to like fuck.
No, that's
so
valid.
how
I
does
could
that
just clip it.
work? Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I gotta go so bad to it.
He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Man.
I drink so much water, dude. It's great.
La la. La la. La la.
I heard you beatboxing a reggaeton beat.
Yeah. It's more like dance hall looking at. I'm talking shit.
Yeah, I love, man. What were we talking about?
I totally fucking forgot, but I do want to know because you didn't never explain how Halo was from Milwaukee.
Oh yeah. So let's see. Yeah, he was born. Was he born in Milwaukee? I think he was born in Milwaukee. So we have different dads. Same
Okay.
mom. My mom died. Rest in peace. That
Rest in
changed my
peace to
life.
your moms, bro.
Yeah, she really shaped who I am. But he had. Yeah, it was him. So my brother Luke Halo. Holy shit! I said his real name. What the fuck was that? But no, Halo and my other brother Eric. My brother. They're from Milwaukee, but I was living in California
So
at
you
the
got
time.
another brother.
Yeah, I have another brother.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a Marine,
Okay.
and he went to Camp Pendleton in San Diego, California,
Hey.
to do like boot camp and shit.
You older?
Older cat, yeah,
Okay.
but younger, a little bit younger. Like Halo and my other brother Eric are kind of similar ages.
Okay.
I think my brother, how old is he? He was born in 1980, so what would that be? Damn, he's 43 years old. My
43,
brother,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's insane.
43.
too.
He said, my brother, what the fuck?
What the? Are we getting that old? I'm not
Yeah,
ageist.
no, I mean, it's not even old.
No, it's not old. Yeah, 'cause
That's the way the lifestyle of this country is.
yeah, it's getting older.
30 is like, oh, you gotta sit down and get fat and fucking watch TV all day. Like, it's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
I was thinking about that. I was like, there are actually people out there that their whole life is watching TV, like waking up and watching TV and stuff like that, and like just being stuck in this whatever this, like I don't know, their life and shit, you know. And that's my greatest fear is not accomplishing the shit I want to accomplish in my life creatively and otherwise.
For sure, because there's always that urge to not want to do shit else. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is this. I like to call it. I don't know if I like to call it. I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah, dude, I feel that.
You know, I'm not finna sit here and jack to y'all, but I'm gonna call it right now. There's like this finish line fantasy that people participate in, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I know as soon as this happens,
Yeah.
it's gonna be my life. And it's like, nah, bro, you gotta live every fucking day after you make it to that level.
Yep.
What are you gonna do for the rest of the fucking days? That you don't just die. You don't just be like, hey, I made it, bro. My kids are straight forever. Boom, dead. No, that's not how it works, bro. You know what I mean? Like that finish line is never really right there. You got some shit to go still. You know what I mean? Like,
And you got there's always something that that you're gonna want to do. You could like accomplish the shit that you wanted to accomplish since as a kid, but then after like a week, you're gonna fucking be like, what's the next thing I want to do?
yeah, exactly.
What am I gonna do? Like,
What's the next step?
Yeah, what's the next step?
What can you do with what you got now? I mean,
Yeah, and there's. Oh yeah, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
There's like no like state of happiness where it stays like that. You're not always gonna be happy. There's gonna be fucking sadness and happiness, but it's not. You can't always be happy. That's insane to think about. Like, there's no way. It's not like that. It can't be like that, or can it?
Well,
What do you
no,
think?
it can't. It can't be like that. I mean, me personally, I think that shit's fucking crazy to even think it could be. But what would you want it to be? You know, like how triumphant is a win if you've never lost, bro?
Ooh, damn. Yeah.
How great is that? That's
Yeah.
not great to me. That don't sound that good to me because that's like if I just always won.
Yep.
You know, at what point do you want somebody else to win? That's my point. Like, at what point, you know? And I've been leaning more on that the older I get and shit. Like, you know, when you start to see the humanity and things, you want to like try to define the purpose it brings to your life. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
And
Holy shit, that's deep.
no bullshit. Like I've been doing that a lot lately. Like I just want, you know, and it really, you know, because it's so cliche to say it, and it's like I don't give a fuck what people think about me and shit. I just don't want it to come off like that because I know how I am about mundane things, and this is a mundane thing.
This could be life altering for another person that's never heard of it.
No, exactly. But I just want to come off like I want to come off fresh and new about it because I know what it's like to hear shit and you're like, whatever, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I feel that too.
I
I'm like,
fucking hear that
I
all
heard
the
this a million
time.
times over.
You're fucking reading this from somebody, you know,
I feel that
fucking
too, yeah.
evil. You watched a YouTube video 2 minutes ago and now you're talking like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
so,
feel that.
but it's like, no bullshit. It's literally like, what the fuck would you do in life if you couldn't help other people, bro? Like, what the fuck are you? The whole point of life is to help other people.
Wow.
Even it doesn't got to be a stranger. Your kids are other people. That's what the fuck. Pretty much. I mean, to me, you know, obviously that's a whole nother cancelable fucking. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's
It is now.
a whole nother cancelable fucking perspective.
Yeah.
You know, when you start talking about, you know, you're fucking human to have children, motherfucker. Have kids and push them out to the fucking world. That's what your job is as a fucking human. That's what I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see any other purpose beside it. I get the whole, you know, energy transferring and all that shit. But if you're not gonna have kids, then you should definitely be trying to help other people.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna have kids. I might. I would. It'd be cool to have kids, but I don't know if that's meant for me, man. I feel like.
See?
Yeah.
But look, I also have a flip side of that because, you know, I know I sound strong on my, you know, stance and shit, but there's a flip side of that because that's respectable at the same time because you also, there's way too many fucking kids by people who should not be fucking having kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people out here, motherfucker, like, you should not have had a kid, fam. Like, if you knew that you just was gonna be like this, you should not have done it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for when somebody's like, hey, bro, I got a bigger purpose, not a bigger purpose, but it's just not meant for me, that's respectable because it's like, all right, at least you know, shit, you know, like, hey, maybe that's not for me.
Yeah.
You know? But you're tripping because I think you'd be a fucking dope ass dad.
I think so too. But
Super
I just,
ego
I
dad,
just don't
bro.
Know, like, that would be cool.
Who's your dad? My dad's super ego, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's
he
cool,
just
dude.
fucking rapped his
I
ass
mean-
off.
I would like to. It'd be cool, but I don't know. I just don't know if it's on the cards for me. But and anything could happen. I have no idea, man.
No, for sure. Yeah.
And I didn't think I would be 10 years later or 21 years later, you know, being in the beat battle and shit and all that stuff.
Right.
Like, even talking on a podcast. I still am with sometimes. I used to be so fucking shy and I would stutter through my words and there's kind of a stammer a little bit right now, but
Like a step.
little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
But it's just,
It's just. I think that's just thoughts flooding. That's all.
yeah.
That's what I like to consider it. You just
Yeah.
you got so much shit. You're like, I want to say
we
all
got-
this at
yeah,
once.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
that's what I think. I was telling Rich P and Croft. I was telling them all when we did the podcast with them. I was like, Kanye's just a glitch, bro.
He's just a what?
He's a glitch in the Matrix. That's all Kanye is, bro. Like
That's dope.
he's not really saying nothing crazy. When you really break what the fuck he talk about, it's just so many things on his mind that he just says. Like he's like, yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh, by the way, blah 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 blah. Did you hear about the? And it's like, hold on, bro. We haven't even touched on the first thing you said, and you didn't finish saying it, so it sounds crazy as fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
that's dope.
And to me, that's a glitch. Like a skipping CD.
Yeah.
Oh, and then it jumps to the next line. And you're like, oh, it's totally different. Like, yeah, and it's like, it's a glitch, bro. You can't fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's like
it's hard.
Remember on Superbad?
Yeah.
When fucking he calls her and she's in the car, like, he's like, yeah, I'm going to the party, and he's like, oh, I can't, the phone's cutting out.
Fucking
he's like,
bitch.
fucking weak ass, and she's
And
like,
she
well, he's like,
thinks talking
fucking
to him.
bitch, blah blah, yeah,
Yeah,
like that's
oh.
like that kind of glitch, bro. Like you're
Yeah.
saying so much shit, bro, that it sounds like you saying some crazy ass shit, but really you just cutting in and out. You know what I mean? Like,
That's funny, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
we get like moments of inspiration. Like sometimes I have some shit to say. Sometimes the shit I talk about is what the fuck am I even saying right now? But someone's gonna relate to it. I feel like, or
you know, somebody's gonna relate.
someone's
to it.
gonna like. I be spewing. I be spewing sometimes, man. Spewing like Patrick Ewing.
No,
but it
but
actually doesn't do that.
that's what's up though. That's what I mean.
And that's where my music really comes into play. Because like when I write, even if we listen to that song Anime Jazz, at the end I'm talking about like how these words are just passing me by. I'm not even writing them. They're just coming to me. You know? And somehow, hopefully, it comes out in a way that's either enjoyable for the listener or educational, or something. You know?
Man, that's crazy you said that, because like I don't know, like is I don't know if the words come to me or if I go get them. Like you just said that and I'm sitting here trying to process that, like, do I go get the words?
I think you do.
Or do the
because
words just jump at me? Like
you do, because when you were explaining your process earlier,
Yeah.
how you do it, like kind of like you're trying to find that perfect one, so you're going to get that.
yeah, I get
think.
it. Yeah, that's what's up. Cause that's crazy as fuck to think about that though, bro. Like I couldn't sit here and explain to you my process.
No.
Like I could try, like.
Or I could just watch. Yeah, that's the best way, is
Yeah.
to be there first person. and
You
see
just kind of see, you know.
your process.
But even then, like, it's weird, like, to think about that, because I do that well, but then, like, when I do shit like this, like right now I'm unscripted. I didn't script anything for this.
Yeah.
You know, and we're actually having a great conversation without it being scripted and shit. So I had some shit queued up, but I was like, I'm not gonna force that. Let me just keep that on the side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we haven't used any of it.
No.
I'm not even tripping. It's great. You know what I'm saying? But to put an idea and you want to like move people with that shit together, and it's crazy to think that like I basically do that when I write a rap, but it's for the wrong shit. Not the wrong shit. It's just dumb shit sometimes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
and I'm so heavily influenced by certain shit,
Are you like what?
like gangster shit, bro.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's where you come from, and that's.
Oh yeah. That's like, but like, I know it's bullshit.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, you know, like as hectic as a grown man, as street team hectic, Hector, whatever, however people know me, Heck.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure thing.
I literally don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. None of
Okay.
that shit. And people think I do, because I had that reputation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I had that, you know, and I don't even know how I got that, bro. Like, to be honest, like, now that I'm fucking grown as hell and I'm looking back, I'm like, how the fuck did I even? And I remember there was a point in my life where I wanted that.
Yeah.
I was
Oh
like,
shit.
man, I want motherfuckers to know what's up. Like,
Yeah.
I want you to know that I'm a threat. Like, why the fuck would I do? Why? Who gives a fuck?
Well, you lived in the hood though, right?
Yeah, anywhere I've ever lived, you know, there's been like a spot here or there where I didn't live in the straight ghetto, but
Yeah. And back then it had to be like you had to kind of like be seen as a threat, because otherwise people would fuck with you. I
no,
feel
yeah,
like,
you know, and then I was what, 12 in 2000.
Holy shit! Damn.
What,
Wow.
bro? Dog, 50 Cent came out when I was 15.
Wow.
Changed my fucking whole life.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Wow. I'm 37.
Yeah, so
We're similar ages.
no, bro, you seen that shit firsthand, bro. It was like gangster rap had always been around.
Yeah,
it always
it was
been,
up.
and then like 50 brought that shit to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
I
oh
feel
my God,
like,
yeah,
like what
dude.
the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
The man who
With that
got
album.
shot 9 times
Yeah,
and survived
that- I
and
remember
came
hearing
back,
that
and
too.
he
Wow.
has a fucking lisp kind of because of the bullet in his fucking cheek type
Yeah,
shit.
I remember that.
And you're like, wow, bro.
And that
like-
movie Training Day, like I was in California when that movie came out. Like that movie changed everything. Like for me, like I felt the vibe of California like raised on a intense level.
Dog,
When that
that's crazy because you're
movie
from
got
California.
released.
I've never lived there,
Yeah.
and I'm fucking infatuated with that shit, bro.
And like even when Tupac died, like that shit was palpable. I felt that shit, man. Like people were sad. Like people at my school, everybody at my school was sad, dude. Like super, super sad. And I felt that energy. It was insane. Just yeah. Wow.
The death of a fucking
Like a
prophet,
prophet,
bro.
yeah, for real.
That's all. That's the only category you could put him in.
Yep.
But yeah, bro, that was the vibe, fam. And like that too. Like think about Tupac and all that shit, and then like when 50 changed the game for me, the whole Aftermath era,
Yep.
the whole G Unit, the game, the Marshall Mathers LP, Chronic 2001,
Yep. All that.
fucking Obi Trice
Oh,
slept
shit.
on. He super slept on.
Damn,
bro.
2004. That's when he started coming out, I think, right?
He got one of my top 10 classics albums.
Okay.
Like
That first one?
like it'll go. No, second one.
Okay.
Cheers was straight.
I didn't hear any of his albums actually.
For real?
No, I know.
Bro, go listen to Second Rounds on Me, bro. That shit is fucking classic.
Okay.
He has the song where he goes like from a baby to where he
Oh,
at
shit.
now,
Yeah.
and like the production goes with the theme.
That's cool, dude.
Like it
Oh,
starts off like dum 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 blum, and he starts talking like he's a kid. Yeah, my mom just got me some new shoes and
I
shit.
gotta write that down because I definitely want to check that out, man. Yeah, I missed a lot of eras because I was like focused on myself and like my own music and Boombox Saints and like just
Yeah.
I was so inclusive in my head and focused.
No, shit. I wish I was like that to a certain degree for sure. But yeah, fucking Obi Trice, bro. That's like some classic shit.
I'm writing that down right now so I can check that. I love hip hop, man. Like,
We might as well just go ahead and run them, bro. I'm gonna run them, bro. This is mine right here.
okay.
All right.
Wait, what's this?
My top albums.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm going for it.
Oh shit.
I want to say top 10, but who knows if I even get to 10.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, off rip. Let's just go no specific order because I don't want to organize them right now in my mind.
Yeah,
But let's just go off top. I know I'm about to say these. I'm saying Marshall Mathers LP, Get Rich or Die Trying, the documentary, Twista Adrenaline Rush, Ludacris Word of Mouth.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was his first one, right? No. Back
That's
for the
the
second.
second.
Back for the
Back for the first time. Yeah, that was his first one. Yeah.
Okay.
And then so yeah, Word of Mouth was the second one.
Okay.
That's what what the fuck is it? Damn, I can't even think of it now. Shit, that's crazy. Roll out. Got my twin Glock 40. Cock back. Yeah, that was that shit. That whole album. So anyway, Word of Mouth.
So
Obi Trice, Second Rounds on Me. Bone Thugs Resurrection, which is one of their like probably most slept on albums ever. That album to me is like sonically is fucking the greatest Bone Thugs piece of work ever. All right, what am I at? Like 7? If you notice, it's a bunch of Aftermath and Midwest shit, and Eminem is Midwest.
yeah, he's
So
Midwest.
you know what I'm saying? And Twista, Adrenaline Rush, Midwest shit.
Yeah.
So
Chicago and shit.
all right, so what I say? Marshall Mathers, Get Rich or Die Trying, the documentary by the game, Twista, Adrenaline Rush, Bone Thugs Resurrection, Obi Trice, Second Rounds on Me, fucking Ludacris Word of Mouth. That's 7. I know I got some more, bro. I can't even think of them right now. I don't know.
I know. I can't think of one. I can think of one.
He said I can't
I
think
can
of
think
one.
of two.
Man, that's just the era of music that was like, what the fuck? Lil Wayne, The Carter could easily go on my list.
Yeah, I remember when all those came out. Yeah, like mid
That's fucking
2000s.
nuts, bro. Yeah,
Kinda
mid 2000s. Yeah,
That's when we grew up on hip hop. Really.
2003 to 2008.
Yeah. Okay. Yup.
You know, that's like from the beginning of middle school almost, or high school,
Yup.
maybe a little earlier for you because you're like 2 years.
Yeah, a
years. So
little
you was probably in high school
But-
when 50 dropped.
I didn't listen to a lot of that stuff. Like I was on like a more I don't know, like Wu-Tang vibe. A lot
Type
of the stuff,
shit,
you know,
yeah.
like on some like even obscure shit, like super obscure stuff. Like my top album probably, like actually the first album I ever heard like real hip hop was KRS-One's "I Got Next." That came
Oh,
out in
shit.
1996.
Man,
And
yeah,
I
no.
didn't hear it till like later on too, because my brother brought it from Milwaukee. Because I was listening to like Tupac, just whatever the radio was doing. I didn't know about hip hop like that as a kid, as like a little kid. And my brother brought "I Got Next" by KRS-One to from Milwaukee to California,
right.
where it was, because I was super isolated on musical stuff. And I was like, holy shit, this is what I've been missing my whole life, man. This type of shit.
No, right.
And it's on that like
So what? So
East
what?
Coast hip hop, boom
So
bap.
how about what did the Slim Shady LP do for you? Nothing.
Like, I didn't like it at first because, well, for one, he was talking a lot of shit on his mom, and I love my mom. I love my mom. Rest in peace. All right, but
Rest in peace. to
and just
her,
I
fam.
wasn't on that like aggressive shit yet, and I don't think
right.
I ever got there.
No,
Oh,
right.
I'm not aggressive. I'm a jolly green giant, for God's sakes, or for whatever sakes, for Buddha's sake.
He's
Hey,
super tall. For anybody watching this that doesn't know him, he's tall as fuck.
I'm 6'8". All right, jolly green giant. I'm not.
No, I guess.
yeah,
I mean,
but
I
you know,
guess I
like,
get it. I never really related to that either because I love the shit out of my mom too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, just
But
musically.
now I think about it, it's like, damn, he was a beast, dude. And those
Fucking
first couple
crazy.
albums were dope. Like I love like how he does the voices and did the, all that shit was raw, dude.
See, that's for me. That's when I fell off of it. I was like,
Oh, really? Oh,
I
shit.
mean, I'm a stan for sure all day.
Yeah.
Like I rock with Eminem like a motherfucker. But he, as a person who likes great music,
Yeah.
he kind of went left there a little bit. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you.
Like I get it, but I also respect him in the fact that he did that.
Yeah, and the fact
He's
that
a superstar, and he did that. Like he didn't just try to, Jay-Z has never changed up. Jay-Z has always rapped like Jay-Z,
Yep.
and he's been on the same exact shit forever. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that puts a little more respect on M's name for me because he's actually going out his way to try to be different than what he's always trying to outdo his MC.
Yeah, I
from
do like
every
that,
album.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. Vibes, sometimes it just wasn't.
Yeah, there's a song that my brother showed me. He was like talking about like a gerbil or something. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this guy, dude? It's like, it's so weird. You're like, what the fuck?
He went left for a second there,
like
bro.
bizarre, dude. Like,
Yeah, like crazy.
Like, what
He
the
went
fuck?
left a couple times, bro, and I was like, nah, I can't fuck with that, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and I just didn't relate to him. I don't think. Like, I didn't relate to him and his music and stuff. I related more with the other shit. Like, I don't know. Like, well, there's a lot of people. Okay, can I say my favorite MCs and not my favorite albums?
yeah, that's cool.
Because it's hard to think of albums, but I guess favorite.
We're saying
MCs,
top though, not even favorite. Like
My
people
top.
who you think are just like because of their skill set and because of their resume, they're the shit. Like you can't be fucked with.
Okay, well that's different because then that's on because like my favorites are like the weird ones, like Aesop Rock, and like Del the Funky Homo Sapien. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Hip hop cat. Like Wu Tang and stuff like that. Although I don't really like Wu Tang that much anymore. I've kind of grown out of them.
Who out of
that.
Wu Tang though? Because I got my favorite Wu Tang members.
Yeah, when I was a kid, it was like Jizza and RZA,
Okay.
and now I'd probably say
I never rock with RZA like that.
now it's like
I
Method,
respect his lyricism, but
Method Man because he keeps outdoing himself. I love when MCs are like pushing the envelope of themselves and surpassing their own.
and he's still like cold.
And he's still
Yeah,
cold,
he's still
yeah.
cold. Yeah.
So he's the one that's like doing it for me now, like as far as lyrical prowess.
He's the
and
only
shit.
one though, I think, right? That's really rapping.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, other cats are, but not at his level. Like he's actually
right.
doing shit that's like relevant. I feel like, and yeah, it's still active, man.
So for me, from the group Wu Tang
Yeah,
and from their body of work,
yeah,
Deck all day,
yeah. He's
bro.
a beast. Yep.
Like if you listen to how I rap, I unknowingly fuck with Inspector Deck, like
Dope.
the way I rap and shit.
And he's still doing shit. He's got a crew called
Is he?
Czarface. Czarface. It's
crazy.
all shit. I think it's him and fucking Esoteric
Type
from
shit, yeah.
from Jedi Mind Tricks camp and stuff. It's a whole like group called Scarface or Starface. C.
That's what's up. I gotta tune in because I want to check it out because Deck was my guy, man.
Yeah.
And Jizza was the shit too.
Jizza
He could
was
rap
dope.
his ass off.
Just scientifically and shit. I like that peaceful. Like he was the most peaceful I think out of the crew. Like later
No,
on and
facts.
stuff.
I never rock with Raekwon like that, but that nigga's a gangster, so I fuck with him off that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But he was cold too. Ghostface was the shit. He had some
Ghostface, yep.
shit where it's like
And his beat selection, man, is so dope.
vibes.
And
I was just about to say Ghostface is vibes all day.
And his album, man, my favorite album of his was probably Iron Man.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, Iron Man. That fucking album is so dope, dude. There's so many beats in there that are so dope, dude.
You watched that Hulu show, bro? You gotta watch
No,
that
I never
shit.
seen it. Never seen
That
it.
shit's fucking dope, bro.
I try to look at the actors that are playing the Wu-Tang characters. I'm like, that doesn't look like that guy.
Nah,
though.
bro. Yeah,
it's
it
hard
does.
to watch
Yeah,
that
it does,
shit.
bro. If you go look at
Oh,
it,
it
bro.
does?
Yes, it does. Bro.
Okay, okay.
They actually did a really good fucking job.
Did
like,
they? Okay,
Yeah, like
I'll
they,
watch it.
And like they remake certain parts of their career and shit. And then
Okay.
you go watch the video and you're like, holy shit, bro. Like,
Okay, well, I must
yeah,
have
no,
looked
it's dope, bro. It's dope,
okay.
and it's just it's
I'll
good
watch it.
TV, especially if you're a Wu-Tang fan.
Yeah.
you should like it. I feel like I like it, but I also fuck with TVs and films and shit. That's another avenue I want to touch.
Yeah, I love movies, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Love movies. In fact,
I like breaking them down and shit. Like,
Yep.
oh, this is crazy how he did that. Like,
or like, yeah, directors and like the aesthetics that they're going for.
no,
like
in fact,
little-
see, I don't get directors yet.
Okay,
Like,
no.
I haven't. But then again, I haven't really researched it either. But I haven't put my finger on like certain styles of directing.
Okay,
But I know
yeah.
there's certain shit I do like. Like there's movies I really, really like, and I'm like, man, whoever made that movie is fucking great. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like Wolf of Wall Street. You ever seen that movie?
Yes,
Martin
that's fucking
Scorsese?
great. See, that's Martin Scorsese. See, I could kind of see his style.
And what are some other movies? He did a lot of shit.
He
like
did a
that,
lot
man.
of gangster shit too.
Yeah, yeah, and the way he edits his films, like if a main character is on drugs in the scene, then he'll fuck with the editing of the scene. Like he'll do like duplication and like just weird editing.
Right,
And
right.
shit, dude. Which
See,
I
that's
love.
crazy.
I'm like, dang, oh, I got that. That was cool.
See, that's crazy. No, see, I gotta start.
Yeah.
Because I want to be, I like shit like that and I recognize it, but I have never really paired it with the director
Yeah.
and shit like that. So,
Yeah.
but that's a good look. Shit, I gotta lean into that because I never really noticed that.
Yeah, like, well, shit. We're filming for the music video, Elevator Music, right now.
Yeah.
And we're like, my team is like just my girl and my friend, and we're all into a film like that. So we'd be like, oh, I want this shot to be like that in that movie or something like that. And we'll fucking
And
kind
that's
of
what
watch
you're
that.
trying to kind
Yeah.
of recreate type shit.
That, and also just having people around me that are on the same level as far as like thinking deeper into how film works and different like angles and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's nice to have that because we can bounce off each other in that way. Having people around you that are into the same shit, you can bounce off each other, and it fucking builds the energy.
Yeah.
It's the exponential power of people. Because
No,
the power
for
of
sure.
2 people, this is not the power of 2. This is actually the power of 4 because it's exponential. Like 2 to the power of 2 is 4.
Right.
And there's the power of 4 people in this room right now, just on a
That's
human
cool.
level. You know, so when you're doing ciphers and you got like 5 people, that's 5 to the power of 5. That's 20. The power of 25 people, not 5
just
people.
sitting there fucking.
Yeah, just vibing, and you feel that shit. That's palpable, man.
That's facts. That's
Facts.
super facts. And people who move around like us get it because we know what the fuck's going on.
Yep.
I remember one time I was in Florida outside of a theater, and it was like one of those outdoor mall theaters.
Okay.
So it was like a outdoor mall, but there was a theater there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I feel like I never really seen that. I think
Yeah, I
maybe
never seen
Gurney
that.
Mills, like, you know how
That's
Gurney
raw.
Mills is?
Yeah,
I
yep.
think they got that too. It's like
Okay.
an outside mall, but then there's like a theater part in there. Brookfield Square has that too now. But
Yeah.
I was with my big cousin on my dad's side, and he didn't really know I was on that like that. And back then, that's when I was first coming into I'm a rapper. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
I rap and shit. And then I used to be sick with the beatboxes, fam. Like I used to be cold. I can't fucking do it no more. It's crazy.
Boom,
Old
chi.
days. No,
Boom,
I can do it.
boom,
I'm still decent, but like I used to be able to like I used to be able to
Ooh,
super kill the
that's
hi-hats.
cool.
Like
Yeah.
I can't even do it. I can't even fucking
It's
act it
that
out.
roll. That hi hat roll is the
But
one.
just like I used to be able to yeah, I used to be
That's
able to
cool, dude.
yeah. And then
Wow.
I used to be super cold. But we was walking and shit, and there was a dude out there like, yo, and he just like out of nowhere, like he just was like, yo, I be and he was rapping, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, hey, shit, you want me to beatbox for you? He was like, yeah. And it's fucking crazy. I'm sitting here right now realizing like the world is terrible, bro. It scarred me, fam. I'm not like that anymore, and I need to get back to myself because that's how I always used to be. Oh, what's up, bro? Like anywhere I went. But anyway, I was like, what's up? Shit, you want me to beatbox for you? He was like, yeah, come on. And then I started beatboxing and shit. And next thing you know, there's a fucking crowd of people around
Wow,
us, bro.
that's cool, dude.
And
Hey.
I was like, oh shit, you know, and I'm like, and he's killing it. He's fucking doing it. Then somebody else came and he got to rapping. Now there's even more people out there watching it. And my
Dope.
cousin's like, oh shit, like he's all like, damn, this is going down. Like I'm like, yeah, like
So,
and I'm sitting there beatboxing and I'm killing it. I did like fucking 6 different type of beats and that shit was like cold. And I had like breaks and niggas was dropping bars, and I'm like, yeah, and everybody,
Wow.
and I'm like, all right, hey, you beatbox, like beatbox for me, bro. I want to rap and shit, bro. And I'll never forget that shit, bro. And he was like, all right, like almost like he
no.
didn't want me to, right? And then he like got the beatboxing and shit, and I did like 3.5 bars, bro. Not even a full 4, bro. And he was like, all right, you just beatbox, bro. Like,
Oh my god, dude. Oh.
it was terrible, bro. But you know, just speaking on how you was talking about how it exponentially grows, yeah, that whole exponential growth was like, fuck you, bro.
That sucks, dude. Oh, that guy just wasn't. I don't know. It could have been that guy.
No, it was
wasn't in a
me. It
place.
was me. I was
Oh,
nervous. I was nervous.
Were you
And I
spit-
wasn't,
was the bars whack?
I want to, yeah, probably.
Oh
probably.
no, dude. I'm
You
thinking
know?
of like Hectic now. Like you
Yeah,
would
no,
kill that shit.
this is back then. I was killing shit freestyling, but like them niggas was cold. Like they were cold. They had. Now that I think about it, they probably spitting writtens.
Yeah, probably.
They had
maybe,
to be
yeah.
because that shit was fucking cold. Like they was
Wow.
dropping
And
bars.
you freestyled.
Yeah, and I just started trying. I just
shit.
tried to freestyle, and I'm like, yo. And then I remember I said nigga way too much and shit. And I probably said nigga like 4 times in the fucking 3 bars. Like niggas alone, nigga. No. And it was all right. He's like, yeah, all right, that's cool, bro. Yeah, you should just beatbox and shit. And I remember I was like, all right, and I started beatboxing, and like I was like, all right, y'all, I'm out of here. Shit, like I cut it short and shit. 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah, man, I'd be salty too, man. I've had instances like that where I'm fucking like, or I spit some whack shit. It's like, that was whack, dude. What the fuck am I doing?
you know, bullshit, bro.
I love freestyle.
It's crazy
man.
that me and you were talking about this in specific because I told you next time I go to any open mic freestyle situation and you're there, I'll do it. But that hasn't happened, so
No, it will though. I get it,
no,
man.
it will. But I'll be, bro. It's because I'm so used to rapping my shit that I know I'm about to rap and I know I'm about to kill it. And it's like, damn, even I'll be worried about fucking that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But-
it's like,
As an MC, man, I feel like written stuff is written stuff, but freestyle is a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
a
can't
whole
hold
nother-
my freestyles to the standard that I would my written, or I wouldn't do that to anybody else either.
no, all right.
And even if I fuck up, I even on my social media, I fuck up all the time in my freestyle videos,
Yeah.
and I don't care because that's just part of freestyle.
Yeah, but you cold though, bro. You,
But I spat some whack shit though. Like I do it every day. I spit whack shit every day. I'm like, what the fuck was that? But I don't care. I don't judge myself like that anymore. Like I used to.
no, for sure.
You want
yeah,
freestyle
I definitely
right now?
need to get off that.
I'll beatbox. You freestyle.
No.
You
Hell
beatbox.
no.
I freestyle. Damn, I gotta go to the bathroom again. Shit. Damn.
Oh shit,
dog.
we'll close it out anyway because
Okay,
we're at the mark.
Okay.
But in rotation, the podcast. Tell the people what you got coming out.
Yeah. So well, I just did drop an album called Elevator Music. It's a 7-track EP about I don't know. I guess the being stuck in the hood and also seeing the rich people and shit. I guess because I live in an area that's real gentrified and stuff, and even just in Milwaukee, it's super pocketed. But I see every person's perspective, and this album is really dope. It's all jazzy beats, so that's why it's called Elevator Music. But it's also metaphorical, like I'm trying to rise up
Right.
out of my life circumstance. And yeah, I think we're gonna be playing a song. What is it called? Anime jazz?
Anime jazz. I'm
Yeah,
gonna close
but
it
anyway.
out with that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
You can find me at Super Ego Beats everywhere, pretty much. Like I'm actually dropping a Patreon page at the end of the month as well. So I've been working.
Send me
on
the
that
link,
for a
bro. I'll put it
while.
right at the bottom.
All right, cool.
No bullshit. I'll put it up right up on there.
Cool. And yeah, Facebook and Instagram are probably where I'm most active. I try to do it all, but you know, life happens and stuff. So yeah, Super Ego Beats on Instagram, and I got my links all up there. I got
Yeah.
my album, and I'm always doing music. So
And he'll be back. We're definitely about to have you on the In Rotation Live. I'll freestyle, bro.
okay,
When you
yeah,
do,
next
when
time.
we do the live, I'll freestyle, and that's even worse because it's gonna be live. I
It'll
can't
be more
edit
fun.
shit.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
You can
So
do it,
no,
though.
but I super appreciate you coming through, bro. No bullshit. We had a great conversation. It's like perfect timing.
Perfect.
We're about to, head on out, bro. It was so fucking fun. In Rotation, the podcast. Get in tune. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh wait, damn! I tried to do the fucking closeout, and we finna bring it back. Wait a minute.
What happened?
I tried to do the closeout, but I'm gonna play the fucking song.
Oh yeah. Hey. It's
So
okay.
this is the real ending. Get in tune. Get in rotation. Anime jazz. Super Ego. Let's go. It's nice.
Thanks.
Yeah. The adventures of the poetry falcon, the ghost cat, fighting through forests of bamboo with nunchucks and pole staff. Don't laugh, this is real life. I kill mics and break through whatever illusions I feel like. What say there, fuzzy britches? Feel like talking? These boots are made for walking, but I'm running in them. A sunny visit on a gloomy day. Don't resist, just go with the flow and let the movie play. Bruce Lee fame, 1-inch punch in the Wu-Tang. Wing Chun, and poisonous arrow boomerang. Flying guillotines and Najanada. Enter the spirit world, the rhyme with the 13th Dalai Lama. I'm sorry, my man, wish you a happy birthday. You live on in the wonder that I have for the earth, yeah. The word pain that sprays across the wall. Got so many things to say and I wanna talk to y'all. Used to be so awkward tall, I stopped it law. Now I'm hitting my goals, Shaolin soccer ball. My style is awesome, Paul, yeah, that's my stepdad. The bio one was on drugs in this barren wasteland. I understand, I'm glad with the way things happen. Laid out the perfect path for this crazy rapping. Plus my bro with robo magic and a dope flow. Mad as mojo, hobo fabric up at the dojo. Convenience store version, spitting verses in fourth person with more cursive recorded metaphors lurking in between the lines and wrinkles in time and scars from life experiences that sink in their mind. Thinking of why? Nah, used to lose schools I find at random moments in la music divine. Back on track, casting spells with the magic staff. I have to laugh at myself, otherwise my back will crack, and that is whack. What's crack-a-lacking? Your mannequins doing the same poses in the hopes for love and happiness. I'm running past the shit, all signs point the wrong way. Didn't really see it now, just let the song play. And what does the song say? I'm not sure exactly. These words are passing by my head like bees with the honey scavenging as the magic wings flutter by, buzzing locally, socially known butterfly. Plus yodeling sometimes.
Let's go. That shit was fucking crazy, man. Get in tune, get in rotation.
Yeah. Super Ego, Hectic, Street Team, 414, Southside.